Good day and welcome back to Pokemon Bootleg Green. Recording this moments after the previous episode concluded where we went over the Nugget Bridge and got ambushed by the rocket. Ugh, scary looking strong people. These may be mountain men. We're going to fight everyone, and I believe there are a few trainers we've missed out previously, so we'll have to go and fight them. Just down from the moon, admiring mountains, still full of vigor. Oh dear. He sounded like just a helpful person, and then he just became a monstrosity. Mountain Man has made a challenge. I didn't like the appearance of the hikers in X and Y. Their faces didn't look right, if you know what I mean. If you look at their Generation 4 and 5 sprites, I feel like they did it right, but it just sort of looked strange to me. So, Wanley Machop. We are just going to have to Ratatan Whip. We're not going to go all out because he resists going all out. So probably off camera we are going to barehanded cut. We are going to level up Bikak and whatever we call Cap, because Bulby is currently powering through everything and it's the only viable combat member of our team. It's been a while since we've seen some stone. Looking forward to the next gym battle. Oh. Those speeches are just unintentionally funny, and sort of over-literal translations just make it so good. So anyway, you're probably wondering about the name change, Luxa Silver. So I feel like that's more of a unique name, and also, well, I just randomly thought about it in my head. So MC Uber XYB has Minecraft connotations. You know, that's not a bad thing, but Terraria Master Race. How handle? Or Haddle? Oh, I missed it, that's a shame. Skunk was bitten in the cave. If we read that as he punctuated it, Skunk was bitten in the cave. Are you going to the home of Masashi? Contest before going. These people are just camping, waiting for people to go into their line of sight, and then they pounce. You'd think Mountain Men would do something else. Mountain Man delegated Yiwa. Go Bulb. So in the anime, we all remember Brock. Oh, it's you haven't defeated a gym before, Ash. I'll make my team according to your abilities. And then that was never really explained in the game, so it always seemed like when you get to the end of the game, magically all the Pokemon are higher levels than the first gym leader. Sort of implied that's what happened, but again, it doesn't really make sense. I've won the contest with Mountain Man. Do so good. Come on, red text, and it's gone. It's faster. You go sidewalking when you go back to the light blue city. So my voice probably sounds different, and this is probably a smaller sort of recording because I don't use Fraps anymore. What I'm basically doing is, well, it's actually easier because Fraps would just record several sort of strings of uncompressed files. What I'm recording now is straight to MP4, so it's going to be already sort of compressed and nice to work with. So it saves me time, even though it feels a bit weird to use it. The woods is the place for a nearby trainer to take an exercise. The tension. Oh, it's a child. Look at his eyes. It just feels so thin. Well, I mean the one on the right. Child has made a challenge. We need to conserve our Ratatan Whip. Especially for the likes of Kellars. Then again, going all out might not do that much damage, but I guess we've got the bulk to survive that sharp teeth. And that's Kellar down. Then Miss Kellar falls down. Bulb's got 183 and experience value. So my first Pokemon game was Stadium, but I did watch the anime, so I did know about it. And I also had Pokemon Snap for the Nintendo 64, and I really enjoyed that. I think I 100% completed that game, as in got the best photographs perfectly available to any human being ever. Fun, unique game, Pokemon Snap, and I just remember the Valley music that just randomly goes through my head. And also that final level was great. Do not bad. What do you have to say? Pet is only one is strong. Can't defeat the opponents unfamiliar or unskilled. It's better to foster more. I spoke to you again, right? It's faster. Yes. He's talking about his style points. What is the range on you? Yes, quite far, like I thought. The dance party of Anu at the harbour of Dried Lave City. Oh dear. These over literal translations just crack you up sometimes. Child has made a challenge. Child delegated Yadon. Ah, Yadon. Interesting. Is it water and psychic? I would say it is. It might just be one. Well, okay, got that one right. I know my Pokemon. I can sing the poker rap. Not going to do it now, so you don't get overwhelmed and just hurt yourself. But I can. There are many trainer coming from all the world on the Anu ship. .2 hashtag capital E underscore. Let me guess, it's a miniskirt. Aha. Oh, she even said she is. I'm miniskirt. My boyfriend is Boy Scout. She actually admitted it. I suppose that actually makes sense. Miniskirt as challenge. That could make sense as Trainer Red made a challenge. Her boyfriend's a Boy Scout and she is a miniskirt. That's sort of a weird insult to someone. It is poisonous, so it's going to resist the poison. I had a Nido King on my team. For a very long time in Heart Gold, I called it evil. Gave it a smoke ball for some reason. I always put it as a front member of the party. I enjoyed it. Miniskirt seems like delegating Nida. Is Green wanting to change pet? No. Miniskirt delegated Nida. Look at his face. If you look at a certain angle and tilting my head, go away. The eyes don't look right and it looks like some sort of weird plant. So we're just going to go all out. Oh, chirps to a sail. So what has happened since last time I made a commentary? Now Donald Trump, that's something quite big. I'm not going to say anything about it because people have very strong opinions about the man, but so yeah, let's change the subject right now. Oh, Roger Moore being dead, that's quite a shame. I'm a fan of the Bond franchise, but I only feel like Roger Moore hit the nail on the head and The Spy Who Loved Me and For Your Eyes Only. My boyfriend should be also such strong. I'm guessing it's him on the top because this guy does not look like a Boy Scout. I'm going to enjoy the precious collected by fanatics of pet living in the Cape. Okay then. Mountain Man. He looks all happy and jolly now, but on the overworld he looks like he's going to kill someone. I always dislike how they changed some Generation 1 cries in X and Y. Didn't like it. Right, we are running low on PP and we could statistically actually miss every single time. Effect is extremely good. It's got a full stone team. I think he does have a full stone team. If he has got a full stone team, then what we can do is incorporate our parasite and restart a little bit of health. Become round to a sail. Literal defense curl, I'm assuming. Yeah, it did 2 damage, but I suppose it's okay. We'll conserve PP. Going all out won't do much. That's a hit home and it didn't do that much. If we can sort of offset or remove the... Let's have a net restoration. But you can poison a rock, right? Yes. Didn't think you could, but apparently you can. Enhance promoted. That's doing some solid damage. Tedious, yes, but we're getting through it. Didn't mean to do that again. The AI is just unintentionally stalling right now. Looking forward to this harbour party. Hopefully it'll be quite nice. bulbs, go all out. So on Reddit there's an article that Terraria is the second best selling PC game ever behind Minecraft, and I was looking at the numbers and it didn't seem right. It really didn't seem right. 20 million being the second highest. I would assume that lots of people would have bought things like Grand Theft Auto 5 for the PC and that would have racked up sales, but don't understand. Minecraft you can understand being number one, but that was only about 26 million. So that means that more people would buy it for a different platform, but it just didn't seem right. Okay, we're going to use our poisonous powder. It's just me, or is his level lower than the 2 stones? I think it is. Does our parasite actually affect barehanded cut? Ah, he's been hitting home quite frequently, this guy. 2 health is better than nothing if you want to conserve PP, and going all out is going to be slow, but you've got to be prepared for everything. I'm not too familiar with Generation 1. The thing is, I had Leaf Green and I bought it for the Game Boy Advance, which was my first handheld console, and what happened is eventually the save data just got wiped and I opened it up and there was one of those round batteries in there, and that's how you tell it's a fake, is that the game doesn't need it. Ruby and Sapphire, that needs a battery sort of thing in there, but that didn't, so yes, and that was the last Game Boy Advance game I ever bought. Sort of a shame. And that's why I've got emulators now. I'm guessing Earthbound would be quite expensive and mother free, and besides probably a translation of that. I don't think they released mother free in the eShop yet. They might have done. I should check these things. Ugh. We need to parasite. Faux stone dodges. We are taking the hits quite wide. Okay. Still works. We'll just poison powder to make life a bit easier. A lot of people don't like turn-based combat. I enjoy it. And sometimes they can do it more unique. So like Dragon Quest 9, that was turn-based, and it didn't have random encounters as well. I think it did have a few in select regions, but enemies would spawn on the screen and they would chase you. And sometimes it'd be terrifying. There were these things called manguinis, which are these tall, thin, weird-looking dragons that could essentially glide around the map and chase you. It's really hard to dodge a few things on the overworld. You could sort of do a loop-de-loop, but then they'd catch up. I won the contest with Mountain Man. Falling a prey to a plot. As long as you are Tenatics, you should have a variety of precious pets. Do we even have the HM? We might do, but I don't know. I'm one of Boy Scouts. My girlfriend is MINISKIRT. Good for you. Boy Scout has made a challenge. Boy Scout delegated Keller. Go Bulb. So when well, didn't really install, but more extract is a proper term for this third iteration of Visual Boy Advance. The palette was wrong, and I just randomly pressed a few things, and now it seems fine. You didn't see that in the previous episodes, so that's a good thing. Alright, let's go all out. It's a quick attack. That wasn't a hit home, we are just that good. We'll be close to evolving soon, so that'll be nice. But the bad thing is we are entirely dependent on Bulb. Is Bulb wanting to change pet? No. I feel like the only Pokemon game I played for longer than 99 hours and 99 minutes was Heart Gold. Might have been Diamond actually. I don't feel like I ever completed Diamond, but I can't remember why. Probably because I didn't really know what I was doing. Ah, that's a good... Oh, and then he started to sow and our life was difficult again. So video output will be better, better. Well, just say better we don't make promises here, because anything could happen. And now let's go all out. I've won the contest with Boy Scout. Ha ha ha! Or rather, that was ha. Ha ha! More of a sarcastic laugh. Hey! Never let your girlfriend comfort me. Hey, whenever let your girlfriend comfort me. Dude, she's there and she will not be happy. Hey you'll never believe it. Your boyfriend, the Boy Scout, he wants... Oh no, he wants someone else, love. Can we dodge? Well, not really, but sort of can. I've a premonition that I'll contest with you. I always wanted in Pokemon games option to just not punch, but just shove away trains that come up to you. I mean, they talk about eye contact. You should have the choice to actually turn around. I'd offset that by making having random encounters less frequent, but a lot harder to get out of. Right, we are just going to have to go all out and hope for the best. That can work. Sewing doesn't tend to do much damage to us. Bulb can't turn the body. The way I announce these things, I could be an announcer. Speaking of announcers, I feel like my favourite announcer from Smash Bros was the one in Melee. I liked his style. And the sheer disappointment of if you fail the targets. Really got to you, it really crushed you. Right, Sandshrew. The limited palette just makes it look strange. It looks sort of like it's made out of copper. This might be a longer fight. Sprinkle sand, but unable to determine smoothly. I haven't played Sun or Moon yet. I didn't really enjoy X or Y. I felt it was too sort of kiddie sort of the world. I feel like it was with the EXP share and everything. I know you could turn it off, but it felt like they were catering to more casual players. Basically, I'd like Nintendo franchises in a whole to be more strong and dark and appeal to older people. Has a premonition on that he is losing. The tactics are not so bad to exchange pet space at once when being puzzled. So what he's saying is, if you are unsure of what to do, then you should exchange your pet. I want to go to this harbour party. Friends have many lovely pets. How angry. I'm sorry everyone, it just throws me off when text starts a new line. Don't know why. Ironically, I don't think this happens in Bing Translation Edition, and I don't understand why. Unite. Right, this is going to be bad. Maybe not as bad as I thought. Okay, it might be bad. Shouldn't do much damage, it's just slightly sapping us of health and giving it hit to hit. Well, when I say him, there's no genders in this game. For Bobo's sharpness. Bulbs go all out. Ah, hit home, that's very good. Enemy's Bobo falls down. Bulb has got 150 feet and experience value. Bulb, the level has reached 29. Moving up in the world. MINISKIRT seems like delegating Unite. Is Green wanting to change pet? No. Pokemon showed him I would do mono teams, but you're not allowed to have duplicates of Pokemon, and I feel like that should happen. I mean, it doesn't feel right having more than one of the same. Hello, Lance. It should take a lot quicker to complete. Well, it might be more tedious than Bing, but still, less content in this game. Is there sort of a trope name for when a game revisits a previous area, but they sort of made it smaller? Like in, I believe it was Dragon Quest or Warrior 2, they did that with the area from the first game. Not at all feelingly wronged. Kanto in original Gold and Silver, it just felt so devoid of life and sort of pointless, but it was nice to go back to a place you've already been. Are you from the Moon Admiring Mountain? Then I want my Bobo. Give me. But you already had a Bobo on your team. Here is the Cape House, the home of Masaki. Just going to save here so we don't get ambushed and bad things happen. Far in the handbook. Does that mean what we've caught? Yeah, that'll mean what we caught rather than what we've seen. Yes, I remember he's in disguise, right? I'll just browse his little PC. No, we can't do that. It appears transmit machinery on the screen of PC. That's an awkward keyboard setup. I want to see the front sprite. Hello, iPet. Different. I'm Masaki. Changes his name. People called me the fanatic pet. Called it before the incident, I'm guessing. Ah, what? Which eye? Not any believable. Really? Being filled in the test was linked with pet. Ah, can you help me? Yes. I am going to enter into the branch system of transfer machine. Thanks, yes, the PC over there. I am very curious to what he would say if I said no. That could be something that we cover in next episode. What happens if we say no? The separate process of transmit machinery has started now. Hello, Bill. Masaki, thank you very much. You've helped me much. Why don't you come to enjoy my precious pet? What? No interesting. Right. Give you this, but you mustn't think it a gift in return. Grin has received boat ticket from Masaki. Now, the Sandu Anu ship has arrived at the harbour of the Dried Leaf City. There seems coming many pet trainer. It's good to have a ticket. But I don't like dance party and the alike. You take the place of me and have a fun there. I mean, everyone loves a dance party, right? Not Masaki though. That's why he is socially anxious. That's why he dresses as the substitute sprite. So yeah, so that was an interesting episode. Didn't really get much done, but it sort of got through the weird trainers and the miniskirts boyfriend not wanting to be a boyfriend, frankly. So we are going to continue on our quest shortly, and we'll start next episode with what happens if we say no to Masaki. So good day and goodbye.